Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. In today's Mundane Monday, we're going to talk about expectations versus reality. And if that is of interest to you, please stay tuned. Okay, so before I get started, I hope you guys all had a good or wonderful, depending on your situation, Thanksgiving. I hope it was a very restful or relaxing day. I know Thanksgiving this year for many was going to be quite different because of current circumstances. So I hope, considering all of that, it was a good day for you. If you guys don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you had a great Thursday, and I hope your weekend was good as well. Okay, so for this, I was debating whether even to talk about it, but I'm going to be loading a video, if not later today, then tomorrow, I think, that I did yesterday. And it was my December setup in my Skinny Classic. And the reason I wanted to talk about it is going into it, my expectations were high, but the reality of it was just a combination of things, and I actually had a little bit of a breakdown. And once I edit, some of it I'll just edit right out, but some of it I'll leave in. And mostly because having a YouTube channel or just a social media presence in general, I think there's this expectation that the person on the other side of the camera, me, has it all together and has all the answers, and it's always going to be fun and just easy. And it isn't. It isn't a lot of times fun and easy. Now, for my channel, I want it to be a place where it's casual and it's fun, and we do things a little bit differently, and that's the whole vibe I'm going for. But I don't generally, unless I'm talking about my feelings, get into just really emotional things. And yesterday when I was filming this setup, the beginning part was fine. Now, I've told you guys before that I don't sit down and film unless I have the passion and the energy, and I broke that rule yesterday because I absolutely had the passion. I've been thinking about filming it for a couple of days, but I didn't have the energy. And it was right at the cusp of, I'm just super tired, and no, I think I can do this. And I was just overconfident and stubborn, and I have issues with being stubborn and just pushing myself beyond what I'm capable of. And then when I started talking about talking during the process and doing the process, and how that's difficult sometimes, especially if you have a YouTube channel and you're trying to talk through the thing that you're doing, then I just kind of broke down and I had to have a good cry, went radio silent, and just played. I just played with my items. Did the first page, thought I had it under control, started talking about it again, and then just broke down again and had to have another cry, because it was a combination of being tired and being stubborn and making myself do this because I knew there was not going to be any other time that day, and I don't know how I'm going to be feeling after work today. And so I'm just trying to manage my expectations, and I was doing it poorly. And then there was the residual guilt of not loading the Nietzsche Saturday in the way that I normally would, by way of my Skinny Classic. Now, I had fun in that video. I had forgotten how fun it is, and I keep using that word, but to do a Nietzsche spread the way that I used to, where I'm trying to figure out how to map out a week, and I'm not doing the journaling style, but more of a, not even a traditional planner style, but definitely more of a planning style where you would list to do things or whatever. And I had fun, and so I'm looking forward to doing more in that series. But just a combination of the stubbornness and the tiredness and the guilt just came to a head, and I was seriously considering not loading the video. I was seriously considering just reshooting it and not even acknowledging that it happened, because I mean, until I load a video, you guys don't know. But I wanted to load it, and I wanted to talk about it today just because I know that sometimes, based on the comments that you guys leave me, that you guys also struggle as well. And so I want you to be able to see that it happens. Just because it always seems like I've got it together, whether or not, you know, the spread is going to come out, that's actually not that important to me, but just that there's a confidence in either what I'm doing or what I'm talking about, and that isn't always there. Definitely this weekend, as soon as I stopped filming, because I finished the video. It was long. I haven't even edited yet, but I know that I was sitting there for quite some time because I did a number of pages, and by the time I got to the weekly section, I'm like, I'm just gonna do this and I'll figure it out later. And then I had plans to do more videos, and I'm like, I'm not in the right headspace, and I'm actually feeling very the opposite of confident. And I can't even think of the word, but I was feeling just, I can't do this. I can't do these videos today. And then it got into my head like, well, I mean, are you going to always have that fear when you turn on the camera that you're going to have a little bit of a breakdown? Well, clearly not. It's Monday morning, it's bright and early, and I guess it's just, I really wasn't in the headspace, and I should have known better. But I did it anyway. I don't even know what this video is about, but I wanted to do a Mundane Monday, and I wanted to talk about what was in my mind. And I actually didn't even journal about it, and I need to. Once I finished that video, I'm like, no, I need to step away from all of this. And so I cleaned up my desk, and I played my Animal Crossing for a little while, and then I watched some television, and I just sort of unplugged from all of that. And it definitely helped. I'm definitely a clearer mind. And it was a semi-busy weekend for me by way of what I was doing. And so it could have just been that I pushed myself. And it's the end of the month, so I think Aunt Flo will be visiting soon. I'm not super regular, so I can't tell for certain when that's going to be. But it seems by way of how I was feeling. And I was feeling run down as of last week and even before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was lovely, but it was really hot. And so both my mom and I got super overheated just trying to get everything together. And so it was just a very weird week and weekend. I don't know. I'd love to know what you guys think. Have you guys ever hit a wall like that where you just feel so discouraged and so disappointed and even a little guilty for whatever? Yeah, I still feel guilty. I feel like I've missed a Nietzsche Saturday, even though I didn't. I loaded a video, but I didn't load from what I usually do, and there is guilt there. And I struggle with guilt just in general, and I struggle with overthinking and just being super emotional. So yeah, anyway, I'd love to know you guys' thoughts. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and if your Monday's not starting out that great, I hope it gets better. All right, guys, well, that's it from me for now. And as always, aloha.